Indian polity. Sources of Indian Constitution GK questions set 1. Question 1. Which country has the largest written and most comprehensive constitution in the world? And the answer is B. India. Question 2. What type of constitution is the Indian Constitution? And the answer is D. Partly rigid and partly flexible. Question 3. Which special provision of the Indian Constitution has been taken from England? And the answer is A. Parliamentary system. Question 4. Which feature of the Indian Constitution is inspired by the Irish Constitution? And the answer is A. Directive principles. Question 5. Which statement is correct regarding the Indian Constitution? And the answer is B. It is influenced by the constitutions of other countries. Question 6. The largest single source of the Indian Constitution is? And the answer is D. Government of India Act 1935. Question 7. The federal system of India is more similar to the federal system of which country? And the answer is B. Canada. Question 8. The concept of concurrent list has been adopted in the Indian Constitution. And the answer is B. Australia. Question 9. On whose inspiration is the division of powers between the Union and the states under the Indian Constitution based? And the answer is B. Canada. Question 10. The idea of fundamental duty has been taken in the Indian Constitution. And the answer is C. From the Constitution of Russia. Question 11. From which constitution have we received the inspiration for the directive principles included in the Indian Constitution? And the answer is D. Ireland. Question 12. Which of the following countries has been followed by mentioning fundamental rights in the Indian Constitution? And the answer is B. America. Question 13. From where has the parliamentary system of government been adopted in India? And the answer is C. British Constitution. Question 14. From where the makers of the Constitution of India have adopted the idea of judicial review? And the answer is D. From America. Question 15. From where is the phrase equal protection of law taken from? And the answer is A. America. Question 16. The provisions related to emergency in the Indian Constitution have been taken from the Government of India Act 1935 and the Constitution of. And the answer is B. Weimar Constitution of Germany. Question 17. Where has the concept of directive principles of state policy been adopted in the Indian Constitution? And the answer is A. Ireland. Question 18. The rule of nomination of Rajya Sabha members by the President was taken from the Constitution of which country? And the answer is B. Ireland. Question 19. From which constitution of the world has the authority of the Supreme Court as the guardian of the Constitution been taken? And the answer is C. From the US Constitution. Question 20. From where the concept of liberty, equality and fraternity taken in the Indian Constitution? And the answer is A. Constitution of France. Question 21. The post of collector in India was taken from? And the answer is A. From England. Question 22. Equality before law is taken from? And the answer is A. From the Constitution of England. Question 23. The concept of sovereign parliament is the contribution of which country? And the answer is A. England. Question 24. The idea of including fundamental duties in the Indian Constitution has been taken from the Constitution of which country? And the answer is D. Former Soviet Union. Question 25. The powers of the executive regarding suspension of fundamental rights provided by the Indian Constitution have been taken from? And the answer is B. Germany. Question 26. Which provisions have been included in the Indian Constitution based on the constitutional ideals of the United States of America? And the answer is D. All of the above. Federal government system. Fundamental rights. Independent and impartial Supreme Court and judicial review. Question 27. From which country has federalism been taken in the Indian Constitution? And the answer is D. Canada. Question 28. The system of Supreme Court in the Indian Constitution has been taken from which country? And the answer is B. USA. Question 29. Which country first adopted the federal government system? And the answer is C. Canada. Question 30. Where did the inspiration for the ideals of liberty, equality and fraternity enshrined in the preamble of the Constitution of India come from? And the answer is A. French Revolution. Question 31. The amendment process of the Indian Constitution is influenced by the Constitution of which country? And the answer is D. South Africa. Question 32. Which of the following characteristics is found in common in the Indian Confederation and the American Confederation? And the answer is D. Federal Court for Interpretation of Constitution. Question 33. In which country did the parliamentary system of governance first develop? And the answer is A. Britain. Question 34. The emergency powers of the President of India are the gift of which of the following countries? And the answer is C. Germany's Weimar Constitution. Question 35. Which feature have the Constitution makers adopted from the American Constitution? And the answer is D. All of the above. Judicial review. Fundamental rights. Method of removal of judges of the Supreme Court. Question 36. Which one of the following is the original authority from which the Indian Constitution evolved? And the answer is A. Government of India Act 1935.